Another great tip is to put your joy foods in ahead of time. So let's say you followed step 2 and put all your proteins in, okay? Because these are very important that we don't have, because a lot of times what happens is people will come to the end of the day and realize they have 80 grams of protein left and it's 5 p.m. and they're out of carbs and they're out of fats. So pretty much all they can eat is egg whites and chicken breast. That would not be a fun end to the day. So after you've put your protein amounts in, put in your joy foods, the things that make you happy, the things that you look forward to. What is something you would love to have? So one of the things I make for myself is a protein cheesecake. I love my protein cheesecake because it tastes just like real cheesecake, believe it or not. And here it is, key lime protein cheesecake. I have the recipe in here and I adjusted the recipe for myself a little bit, so I made some changes to it. So I'm going to put in my 1 serving, which I know exactly how much it is because I have portioned it out, and I will show that to you in the recipes later. Okay, and I'm going to add that in because that's something I'm going to look forward to tonight, and it'll be something I enjoy eating. So I look at that, I put in my protein cheesecake, and look at this. It sent my protein amount over by 1 gram. Okay, not horrible, not at all. Remember, you want to come within plus or minus 5 grams of your daily goal. But I also know, because I've been doing this for such a long time, that the other foods I add in are going to take up some of my protein amounts. So maybe what I'll do is I'm going to go back and take some away from something else. So here where I have 4 ounces, maybe I will do 3. Okay, and make that one little change. Okay, and that balances me out better to leave some room. Okay, so I changed my lunch, but now I have this lovely dessert that I'm going to look forward to, and I know I'm also going to want whipped cream on top of that. So I do use Ready Whip because I don't have sometimes the time to make a homemade whipped cream. So I'm going to use Ready Whip, and I definitely use more than 2 tablespoons. I probably use 4. Okay, so I'm going to add that. Okay, so approximately. Okay, and that takes up some of my carbs and fats. So I highly recommend putting in the thing that you know you're going to want to eat, that you're going to look forward to. Put that in ahead of time. Let that take up some of the, so in this case, my protein cheesecake took up 9 grams of carbs and 14 grams of fat. So now I know I can build the rest of my food around what is left. And now, meanwhile, remember, this should be done the night before, okay, not as you go. When people try to track as they go, they tend to be inaccurate, they're hurried, they're in a rush, they're not doing things measured, and they're guessing. And then people are convinced they can't lose weight when really what the problem is they're just not accurate.